Go.
Hello, this is a response video specifically to Hey Emily Jade's TV shows you need to watch. So, I've got a stack here of TV shows you all should watch, not just her, but some really good ones here. She listed a whole bunch of maybe teen dramas and other things, mainly dramas, and Supernatural was in there as well. So, and I do plan on checking that out. So, let's start things off. These are in no particular order. They're just the order in which I managed to find them in my collection. So we'll start off with Warehouse 13. Great show, kind of a combination between Bones and X-Files. Basically, the two main characters here, they go out, they find these things called artifacts. They all have special powers, and their job is to find them and stop them, store them away. Alright, and that's a really good show. It ends up, the cast grows to about 5, 6, depending on which episode you're on. Alright, The West Wing. Now, no list would be complete without this. I love this show. I made it pretty much an annual tradition to watch it from beginning to end. And as you can see, I'm in the 5th season right now. This is actually not mine. This is on loan from my mother. So, yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm watching it now, so I should be more careful with it. Okay, now I haven't got all of this yet, but I do want to track down the rest of it. Torchwood. It does have its problems, but Captain Jack here is great in it. It's worth watching just for him. And now, just so you know, it is a spin-off of Doctor Who, but you need not watch Doctor Who to fully appreciate it. But yeah, you can understand. This is actually this one here is recommended from a friend of mine. I'm in the middle of the 2nd season. I went and tracked down the 1st season on DVD. It's Continuum. It's a time travel show, and this character here is the main character. She travels back in time, and yeah, she's stuck in the present day. She's from the future, and we're following her around. Now, I'd tell you more, but that would give away most of the series. Basically, she's got to track down a couple of criminals from the future that are trying to overthrow the government in the future. So they've travelled back in time to prevent that government from getting in power in the first place. Very long, complicated story, but yeah, really good show. Not too long, so you need not worry about putting aside hours of TV time to get back. Now, a show you can pretty much binge watch in one day. And only because it was cancelled by Fox prematurely. And if you're any kind of geek, or you're a fan of pop culture in any way, you know I'm talking about the Joss Whedon series Firefly. Look it up. It's Cowboys in Space, people. It's great. You should enjoy it at any time. I spent ages waiting to watch this, and I regret it because I love this show. Okay, so something new now, something very new. Arrow, great show. So great, I brought it on Blu-ray for no apparent reason. But yeah, no special bonus features on this, I don't believe, from there. But I just wanted a higher definition cut, so here we go. Green Arrow, people. Yeah, so yeah, basically Oliver Queen trapped on an island for 5 years, and now he's come back home, and he's the Green Arrow. So, and he's up against it. But yeah, not much to say about that. Just pick that up, watch it. If you haven't watched the 1st season yet, pick it up on Blu-ray or DVD, and then get caught up on your local TV website or whatever. If you're over here, well, you just got to wait until 9 starts airing it. This was another series recommended to me by a friend, Sanctuary. Another sci-fi show, but basically all those scary monsters, they're real, and these guys track them down, and they show you that they're just misunderstood, and yeah, pretty cool. Unfortunately, this series got canned, but I would love to see it back on TV somehow, or rebooted, or preferably a continuation, because this show, it's just wonderful. It ends in a pretty good place, so you need not worry about ending on a cliffhanger of any sort. But yeah, just really great TV show. Unfortunately, it got canned after its 4th season. So it's got a pretty good run, but to get the run it truly deserves. Okay, another show that's still on the air. Boardwalk Empire. Great show, 1930s gangsters. There is plans in the works for me to do a review of this with the superhero enthusiast at some point. We put it on the books, but I think both of us have damn plumb forgot about it. But at some stage we do want to do a series on this. I'm not sure when. Perhaps we'll do something about that. Now this should ideally go last, so I'm going to skip ahead just a moment, because no, I won't. I'll leave the best to last. Last Resort, another show, got canned prematurely. I know. Hey, Emily Jade is a fan of the OC. You probably recognize this woman here. She played Taylor Townsend on the OC. That's what led me to this series. It's great. Really ticked off that it got cancelled, because it's about a submarine crew that turned down an order that they received to fire their nuclear weapons off at, I think it's Pakistan or India. I think it's Pakistan. So they don't fire them off, but turns out someone else did, and there's this whole government conspiracy behind the scenes that they got to try and stop. But they're trapped on this island, and they got their own troubles there. So basically, it's two simultaneous stories going on at once. Unfortunately, it got cancelled, but they did manage to give us a final episode that kind of pretty much wraps a lot of things up. But it does feel a bit rushed, but that's okay, because we at least got a final episode out of it. So, what's the last thing on the list? You must be saying, oh, what, Magpie? What could possibly be on that list that you haven't mentioned? And if you know me in any way, shape, or form, you would know that it is, of course, Doctor Who. Yes. This is the 2nd season, but I recommend going back to the 1st season of the new show when it was rebooted. Go back to 2000s, back to the 2005 season, and then get caught up, and you'll probably have a much richer understanding and feel the need to go back to those classic episodes. But enjoy the season before this. This is the 2nd season box, but just because it was easy to come across. So yeah, and yeah, you'll enjoy it. But if you just like, well, I don't know if I want to get deeply involved in that yet, watch the episode called Blink. Okay, that is the 3rd season episode. So if you track it down on Netflix or whatever, or QuickFlix or whatever, you can find it on there. Click on that, watch that episode, and if you don't like that episode, guess what? You're probably not going to like this show. So yeah, but yeah. So that's it, guys. Hopefully, hey, Emily Jade will like this video response. Maybe she'll check out one of these shows, or maybe you will. Maybe you will. But track down that original video. There's a couple of good shows in there. I do recommend the OC. I haven't seen Supernatural, but I hear it's good. So sooner or later, I'll probably track that down. A bunch of good shows in there. not a lot of what I've seen. Not a lot I have seen, but check them out. And see you later.